In this video, we will cover the basics of Node.js and Node Package Manager. What is Node.js? Node.js is an open source, cross-platform JavaScript runtime environment that executes JavaScript code outside of the web browser. Node.js is a very popular lightweight web framework and it is used by many big companies. Node.js is so popular because it can run as a standalone application outside of a web-based environment. We have to install Node.js. We will search Node.js and it will give us this nodejs.org. If you click on this, based on your OS, it will suggest you the package you should install. So it is giving me the download option for Windows. You can click on that, download it, and install it. To ensure that our Node.js setup is working correctly, we'll go to the command prompt and check for the version of Node and npm. And the commands are node-v for node version and npm-v for npm version. For this, we will use the command npm init. To start a new project, first we will have to initialize the package.json file. So at the command prompt in your git test folder, we will type npm init and press enter. So it is asking for the package name. I can use git test. Version I can leave blank. Entry point we will give as index.html. Test command we can leave blank. Author we will give any. So it will create the package.json file. And if you're familiar with JSON, it will give you the keyword and then the corresponding value. Our entry point is index.html, and this is our repository, and this is the author name. Package.json file is one of the most important files in your project. It will document what packages you are using, which versions are used in your project. This way, if you are sharing your work with multiple teammates, then it is easier for you to share whatever you are building and it makes your code reproducible. You can also see the package.json file in git test folder over here. You can see the same content. We are also going to install Light Server to see whatever changes we are making to our index.html file in real time. To install the Light Server, we are going to use the command npm install light server dash dash save dash dev. So it will not only install the Light Server, but it will also indicate the development dependency. Then you press enter to install it. As you can see, the Light Server is installed. Now let's check out what happened once you install Light Server. So if you go to your git test folder, you will see like uh, there is a node modules folder just created, and inside node modules folder there are a bunch of more folders created, and if you go down you will see there is a folder for Light Server, and here you have a package file and index.js file. So this actually signifies the potential of Node Package Manager. What it has done is for Light Server package, it will be dependent on several other packages. And as you install Light Server, it also installed all the dependent packages. All the modules are installed over here. And if you'll find our project's package.json file and look for dev dependencies, you'll find an entry for Light Server and its version. Now we have installed the Light Server. To start the Light Server, we'll have to make some changes in the scripts. So we'll add a script for start, which is npm run light. And light is nothing but your Light Server. Now we'll save our file and we'll open the command prompt. Oops, looks like there is an error. Oh, there is a comma missing at the end of the test script. I'll save the changes and try to start the server again. If you'll open your browser and type localhost 3000, then you will see the page has been loaded. So I open my browser and my code editor side by side, and now I'll try to make some changes to my index.html file. So let me add one more para over here. Let's say para 5. And let me try to save it. And see, as soon as I've saved my changes over here, it is reflecting it in my web page. The slide server is a pretty good tool to see what is happening in real time. And as there are so many files in the node modules folder, and we don't want to stage it in our repository, what we are going to do over here is we'll add them in git ignore. If you already have the git ignore file, then use this git ignore file. Otherwise, you can create one and add node module under that so that it doesn't commit all the changes present in the node modules. Add dot and git commit -m light server added, and all the files which we have changed are now reflected in our repository. To synchronize our online repository, we'll use the command git push -u origin master. Now we can go to the online repository and check our changes. So you can see that the recent changes have been reflected. To summarize what we learned in this video, we learned how to install Node.js and npm. We learned how to install a light server and how to create a Node.js project. And we also learned how to load the base index.html file, the light server.